Dana.
Only Zool.
That's right. No Dana, only Zool.
That's from the Spider-Man franchise.
You know, I heard a camouflage car drive by today. It was really loud.
You heard a camouflage car drive by.
Yeah.
You didn't see it because it was camouflaged,
Yeah.
but you could hear it.
Yeah, it was really obnoxious.
What did it sound like?
I don't know. It sounded like a dumb car.
What did it sound like? Yeah, that's definitely sounded like a camouflage car to me. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? What are you doing?
Got a little bit of moisture on my upper lip.
Oh my gosh. You know who doesn't have moisture on their upper lip? Monty and Jake.
I know.
Dude, they've been messaging me. I'm in a group thing or whatever, and they've been eating like corn on the cob and ribs and chicken
Breaking
wings
news,
and all.
Monty just ate ribs for the first time in 6 years.
6 years. Anyway, yeah, enough about that. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Welcome to Talking Beards. Tonight we will have Steve Avery, Jason Avery.
Wow.
Not the old pitcher for the Braves. No, we'll have his cousin, Jason Avery, on the show.
President of Avery Paper Company.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, so he is the ambassador for the First Coast Villains. That is the beard group down there in Jacksonville, Florida. And they'll be putting on a competition, not this weekend. See, we're changing it up this week. It'll be next weekend. So that gives you a whole nother week to plan for this event and get down in Florida and grow a beard. Yeah, you got a week and a half. That's plenty of time. So, yeah, like I said, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Talking Beards. Go ahead, Scott.
And I am Scott Sakura. You can find me at Scott Sakura, as you see down there. All over social media, wherever good social medias are found. But we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can subscribe to the podcast if you're into that. You can also check out older episodes of the live show. There's an archive there.
My buddy Junior just downloaded a bunch of episodes on Spotify today, and he's listening to them. He texted me and said, "You guys are nuts."
On Spotify? Look at that. See? Yeah, we're on Spotify. I mean, Neil Young isn't on Spotify, but we are.
Yeah,
that's proudly on.
We're way better.
Yeah. Even though Neil Young is still on Spotify the whole time. The joke was on him.
Oh my gosh. He didn't even know.
He didn't even know.
Well,
but yeah, you can go over to talkingbeards.com and check out. You can actually watch the show over there live right now. That's the other cool part is like if you don't have social media and you want to watch the show, you can watch it over at talkingbeards.com. You can watch it live there. But if you want to make comments and participate in the show, you got to watch us live on Facebook or YouTube to be able to comment, and Twitch and or Twitter.
We are not on Twitch tonight.
We are not on Twitch tonight.
We chose an audible with what we call in the biz here. Yeah, so the event that we're going to talk about tonight is going to be an FHL event. So we figured it was fitting for us to be on the FHL Facebook page. So no one ever watches us on Twitch, so we figured that was going to be okay. So we kicked out Twitch. Probably could have done Twitter instead.
Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter. No one watches us over there.
Todd Bailey does. He watches us.
Todd Bailey was our Kira this weekend.
No.
Yeah. So funny story about Todd Bailey. I kind of sort of told it last night, but we're going to tell it again. So there's this, I need to get this cartoon character dude up. Master Roshi is his name. He looks just like Todd Bailey. Do you know who this person is?
Me?
Yes.
No, I don't know who anyone is.
Master. Hold on. Let's
Well, while you're looking that up, I can tell everyone something fun that they can also do. Instead of going to talkingbeards.com, they can go to honestamish.com. And when they are over there, they can use the promo code talkingbeards to save 15% off their order. So if you go, and are we still doing the if they spend over $35, it's free shipping? Is that still going on or no?
We're getting it. Yeah, so over $35, you get free shipping, and yeah, that's still going on. As far as I know, I do believe it's still going on.
But yeah, so use Talking Beards as your promo code to get $15 off. That's
15%.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be $15 if you order $100. So there you go. If you would like to save $15 off your Honest Amish order, simply spend $100. You'll get free shipping and $15 off. That's pretty good.
And if you spend $200, you'll get $30 off and free shipping.
Even better.
That's more of a savings.
All right, here we go, real quick. This is Todd Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know if y'all can see these or whatever if they're too small, but this is Todd Bailey all day long right here. That's him.
That's who you should dress up as.
That's what we told him multiple times. So apparently he's never heard this before, and then he's heard it multiple times in like the last month. I'm like, I literally thought it the first time I saw him, but I had no idea who this dude was or where he came from or what his name was or anything.
Todd Bailey?
No, Master Roshi.
I don't know. He's something
Dragon Ball Z.
Mutant Ninja Teenage Turtles that eat the half shells.
Good Lord.
Isn't it something like that?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Andrew says Master Roshi's from the Dragon Balls. Todd Bailey's laughing. And Barefoot Brains says, what's up, guys? What's up, Barefoot Brains?
What's up, Barefoot Brains? He's pissed.
I wasn't looking. Natalie put all those up there already. My bad. I was looking at this screen over here, not this screen over here.
So, yeah. See,
I'm
that's
sorry for everyone that had to read those comments twice. I apologize.
Chote's here.
Eric Shote's here. Todd Bailey was an awesome guy to meet at MF5. I mean, you could still meet him anywhere. I mean,
speaking of Mobfest 5, you know, as we always do at the beginning of the show, we kind of talk a little bit before we bring our guest in for the night. We talk a little bit about what we were up to this past weekend. And so since Mobfest 5 is getting brought up right now,
Monty looks like Ryan Sheebley.
Yes, he does.
As soon as he shaved, I think me and Fabs were like, "Oh my God, you look like Sheebley."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he does.
Oh my! Here we go. Now we're already talking trash. Like you've been a whaler for like 4 minutes, and you're already like, "We're the best." Whoa!
No, you're not.
Lips.
You're not. Yeah, so anyways, tell us a little bit about Mobfest 5.
Yeah, so Mobfest 5 was this past weekend in what we call the most prestigious venue available, Buffont's backyard, and it did not disappoint. It was super fun. We got there Friday. They had a bunch of crawfish things. They were pinching heads and sucking butts, and I didn't go over there because crawfish smells like pee to me, and I think I'm allergic. Not gonna try. I'm pretty sure.
Your pee rock.
No, dude. Freaking crawfish smell like urine. That's what I don't know. This is what it smelled like to me. Anyway,
like your face.
Probably. So Friday night, it was like the pre-party stuff. There was a concert. I mean, allegedly me and Natalie might have not stayed around for the concert, but there was one. We saw it on Facebook. But before that, there was the craft build off. I think 8 of us did it. A host of people, and you know, I got beat by Natalie and Don Shay. That's the worst, probably the worst thing that happened all weekend, because I was not talking trash to Natalie all day. I would never do that. Like, I would have been perfectly fine with 3rd as long as Natalie got 4th. But
I got a question though for you. How did that beard smell?
My beard?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, with all the fake worms on it.
They all fell off. So we learned at as I pull one off, these little wormy dudes do not stick to hot glue. Like, I guess it's because it's like slick or silicone or something, but I had them all nice and neat, and they were all kind of laying on here like this. So like the wormy part, like the tail, like the head was glued up here and the tails were all sticking off.
You
And I
were
was like,
sucking them.
yeah, and I was just sucking them tails. And I was like, this is great. This is really cool. And I picked it up and they all fell off. So then I just put a giant glob of glue on here and just started smashing them. And they mostly stayed.
Wow.
But it smells like silicone, I guess. I don't know. They smell like,
yeah, because usually those worms have like they're scented.
These are not. These are unscented. Well, I mean, they smell like rubber or whatever. But I got little bobbers on here and eyeballs. It was fun. It was a good time, dude. It was really fun. I sat in the middle, and as they told the story last night, at one end of the table it was really quiet, and then y'all were super focused, and then you got in the middle and you're just super loud, and then you went to the other end of the table and it was quiet. I was like, so I was being loud in the middle. That's pretty much what you just said. So anyway, but it was fun. It was a good time, and Don Shea won. Congratulations, Don Shea. Natalie got second, and I got third, and yeah, it was a fun time.
We should have had a picture of the gigantic check ready to go too.
Oh my gosh, that would have been
we really dropped the ball. Well, can you pull it up real quick? Well, I can talk a little bit about what I did.
Yeah, go ahead.
I didn't do anything. There we go. Okay, now do you have it ready yet?
You freaking Fab got lost backstage. I mean, he was like, help, I'm so short. I can't get out of backstage like that. And he was like looking over the stage like this. He was like hopping, but it didn't work.
What on earth is that? There are some for catfish with stank. Oh, yeah, there are. Yeah, those they do have those prepackaged catfish nuggets. They don't sell those at the Busey's though.
Catfish nuggets? They don't sell them at Busey's?
No.
They should.
No. Yeah, so anyways, we went to where'd it go?
I don't know. Where did it go?
Saturday night we went to go check out a country western band. They were playing at this really cool place down the street from our house called Willie's Joint, named after Willie Nelson. But yeah, it's a really cool outdoor place. They have like big outdoor bar, fire pits everywhere, and then they have a stage, and there was a guy, his name was Charles Shaw. I would have brought some stuff up, but I was wearing his hat earlier. Look at that.
That is not the check.
It is the check. You just can't see it.
Here it is. Yeah, here is the check. Look at that big old check. It's under that Bucky's towel. Whoops.
But yes, no, we checked a really cool country. I'm not a big country guy, but this guy was good. He was really cool. So that was a lot of fun to go do that. What else did we do? Sup Sakura Mahami.
There we go.
Look at that.
You over in the corner. You were at Mob Fest. There you are.
Wow.
But yeah, they raised $35,000. How freaking crazy is that? But yeah, that was the grand total of the big shave thing that they started over there at What Up Mob Wednesday back in September, October, whenever it was. And yeah, $25,000. And Jake and Monty said they would shave, and voila, $35,000 later, Ryan Sheebley and Jake Johnson with no mustache showed up. I don't know who Jake Johnson looks like. He doesn't look like anyone. He's just huge and no mustache. It's kind of like if Ryan Sheebley and Zach Chalk had a kid, it'd be Jake Johnson.
Oh yeah. That is true. Yeah.
No mustache and huge.
There we should go. We should get that guy. I haven't heard from Zach Chalk in a while, but we should get the two of them to go head-to-head arm wrestling.
I like this.
They both have the biggest arms.
I don't know, man. Zach Chalk is enormous now.
I know. Yeah.
It's awesome. Anyway, most people don't even know who these people are. So let's get to it. So I guess we're ready. So tonight we have a guest from Jacksonville, Florida, adjacent area. He is the ambassador to the First Coast Villains, and he was born and raised in Massachusetts. We won't hold that against him. But tonight we have Mr. Jason Avery on the show. Ta-da! Magic.
Look at this.
What's up, guys?
You changed since last we saw you.
No.
Yes. It's
got to bring a little something.
Your beard is really quite magnificent with the coloring. Like, I've really honestly can't say that I think I've seen a beard that has colored like that, with it going gray on the ends and stayed dark at the roots.
Yeah, it's like an ombre kind of thing going on.
So did you dye your beard white? Is that what happened?
No, man, it's all natural. All natural.
You were super stressed, and now you're not stressed. I know coming back out.
Life's good right now. No,
it's like, I guess we're not stressed anymore. We're going back to black.
No, I made the mistake of dyeing my beard once. I will never do that again. Never.
It's like I made the mistake one time of flat ironing my beard with one of those stupid, those beard ones. Dude, it killed my beard. Like, I had to cut my beard off. It just was horrid.
No.
Don't do that stuff. Just leave your beard normal, everyone.
Unless you want to turn it into a goatee, that's fine. You could do that.
Yeah,
but other than that, don't just let it grow.
That's the thing. You got to learn from our mistakes, people. Let's not make mistakes, and we'll make the mistakes for you, and just keep your beard good. Use good products in it, and do good things.
So what's up, Jason? So tell everybody just a couple things about yourself, and let's get started talking about your event.
Who is Jason Avery? Come on.
Who is that guy? Well, first off, thanks for having me, guys. I'm really excited that you reached out to have us. So, so who is Jason Avery? So like you said, I'm from Massachusetts. I wish my cousin was Steve Avery. I heard that little intro piece.
I don't know why I said that.
I used to watch him pitch, so
Steve Avery was my favorite pitcher on the Braves.
Bro, he was good. He was very good.
I loved him.
Never heard of him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't follow baseball.
It was, what was it? Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Steve Avery, John Smoltz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smoltzies. Yeah. I like Smoltzies.
I think Waller came in at the end, but at the beginning it was just them. And oh my gosh, they were so good.
Smoltzies.
They won a World Series with that pitching.
Finally, right?
No, they won in '95 with Avery and Smoltz and them.
Yeah, it just took them a few times though.
It took a long freaking time. Good.
That's what I was like, dude. This is taking forever.
You're an idiot. You're a Cleveland Indians fan, Scott.
I'm a Guardians fan through and through ever since
Guardians, baby. I forgot.
Hardcore Guardians fan right here.
Yeah, I love the Cleveland Guardians.
Who doesn't love the Guardians?
Huh? Look at that, Andrew Matson coming in with the stats. He said, from Massachusetts, and Steve Avery pitched for the Boston Red Sox. How bizarre. Never seen you and Steve Avery in the same place. Just saying.
That's right. I forgot he did. That's good.
I didn't. I was unaware he went to the Red Sox.
I totally knew that. You guys didn't listen to me, though. You were like, I want to talk about the Braves and the World Series in 1995. And I'm like, but guys, don't forget about the Red Sox.
I was going to say.
See, even Don Shea says you have a beautiful colored beard. Look at that.
Oh, nice. Appreciate it, Don.
His family owns the Shea Butter company.
All just Shea Butter, period.
Shea Butter.
He owns Shea Butter.
Just like
I thought I had the paper. I don't know.
You have the paper, but the Shea Butter is the Don Shea family.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So all the billionaires are here tonight. I love it. All right.
So I forgot my chains.
Y'all are putting on your what annual event is this coming up? I know it's not your first.
Yeah, this is our second go around of it, just because of COVID and all that. So March 19th, we did change venues. We moved it out to Jack's Beach this time. So it's going to be over at Lynch's Irish Pub, which
we're super excited. On the ocean, right?
It is, man. It's right across the street. Yep.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. It's a great place. Good venue. They've been established there since '94, so it's a good local support too. So yeah, we're excited, and we'll be outside. We'll have a stage outside, and even if we run into the crazy downpour of Florida sometimes, we will have a tent to cover it. So rain or shine, we're still in good shape to go.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's going to be outside. And is it going to be on the ocean side of the restaurant? Or are you on the other side?
No, because, they got the first street right in front of them. So no, we'll be in their back patio.
I was like,
and then they're also giving us
oceanside view or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But we also have their back room too. So they've given us they've been really generous to us and given us a lot of space for this. So
are they going to be doing anything special for the event?
They are. So, they want to give back just as much as we do. And so they're going to put together, they haven't given us the final yet, but we're excited to hear what it's going to be. They're either going to put together a nice cocktail or a special shot for the event. So there'll be some drink specials there. But not only a drink special, the profits of that drink special are going to all be donated back to the charity. So that's really nice of them to do as well.
So I think Sean Glander was commenting on your sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. Blender, baby. Blender.
So speaking of charity, who is the charity and how did you guys end up hooking up with them? Like, how did you guys sit down as a club and be like, this is who we want to work with? Or
Yeah. So we do sit down and talk, what the guys have interest in, when we hold our meetings and things. And, we try to get to every one of them, as best we possibly can. So, but yeah, pets and especially dogs near and dear to a lot of the guys' hearts. So, the nonprofit charity that we're going to donate to is called Jacksonville Animal Care and Protective Services.
Cool.
So they are the, I guess, quote unquote city shelter for the animals. So the way we've heard of them and got wind of them really is me personally. I've adopted two dogs from them, 2 pit bulls. I also know a couple of people that foster animals for them, and I've just been through there, and it's crazy to see 250 to 300 dogs, in a shelter, all caged up, so looking for homes.
They're gonna bring any dogs out to the event?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we worked hard for that one, and so yeah, they're hoping to bring out at least 6 dogs that are going to be all set, ready to go. People can take them home from the event and take them home with them. So, that's one. Yeah, really excited.
That's super cool. I didn't know that till just now.
Great question. No.
Well, I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, seriously, if anyone out there who's thinking about going to this event and is also in looking for a dog, I mean, you might make some dog their forever home this weekend.
You should say that again super fast.
Maybe you're gonna make some dogs forever home next weekend.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
You got it.
But yeah, no, it's really cool. Like when, because we've done worked with different clubs that have done like animal rescues, pit bull rescues, all different kinds of rescues with animals. And it's really cool. Like when you actually go to one of these competitions and they actually do bring some of the animals, either ones that have been adopted through their services or they're trying to find adoptive homes for them. It's really cool though to, either meet the animal or meet the people and hear the stories about, how it all happened and stuff like that. But, trying to do, fundraisers for these animal shelters and stuff like that. I know they really are struggling. And, especially as you're saying, like 250 dogs, like, gosh, man, that's so sad.
Yeah. No, it's going to be great. If we can get all 6 of these, I honestly, I wish they could bring more. But, there's a space piece to that, but they want to make sure that they have handlers for each dog as well, just to make sure they have the proper care while they're there.
Yeah.
So they're going to bring.
Glander wants to know: do you get a dog for best in show? I mean,
I haven't thought of that one.
You might be able to pet a dog.
Yeah. Didn't think of that.
So we've got a cool venue. We're going to be outside, beach adjacent, and there's dogs everywhere. So who's going to be judging this thing down there in Jacksonville?
Yeah, so we have 3 amazing judges actually. So we put in some good thought to our judging, and we wanted kind of a diverse, but definitely knows a good beard when they see one, right? So one of our brothers, he's stepped away from the club for a bit, but we wanted to reach out to him and see if he still would be interested in judging with us. So that's Barber Bear. So he has his own barber business on, the everyday. So we wanted to bring him out. We also have a local barbershop, a woman ran barbershop called Hair Mechanics in town. And I actually get my hair cut by one of the girls there in beard. And so she's going to actually be one of our judges too. Her name is Jen Dover. And then lastly, we have another barber who has actually judged one of our other events in the past, DSV. So his name's Will Todd. So he'll also be coming out to judge with us too. So and really excited.
Got barbers, so they know what hair's supposed to look like.
A lot of barbers, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing. Like when you're having judges, people that know beards or know something about it, some of these clubs will put like a local celebrity on there, and that's cool and all, to kind of get the interest of the people to come in and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong about it at all.
It's a wild card judge.
Yeah. But speaking of wild card judges, the people that are at the event who could be judging on the FHL app. Oh my gosh, because this is an FHL event, correct?
This is, yes.
Yeah,
so everybody, if you don't already, I know this is going to be said multiple times, but download FHL and get an account so you can judge this event from home.
Yeah, so just like you said, just go to the facialhairleague.com. Just go to the page that says right there, the FHL app. You can download it, or you don't even need to go there. You just go to your whatever app store you get your stuff at, type in FHL, and the app will pop up. And like Aaron said, just make sure that you make an account on there. And then what you do is you'll find there'll be a list of events that are going to be coming up, and you'll just look for this one. You'll log into it, and when it goes live, you can go in there and vote for your favorite contestants. It'll bring up a picture of the contestant that's appearing on stage. And the thing is like you could just be, even though it's not going to be live streamed, and if you're not at the event, you can still follow along on the app and vote for the people. And that's cool
too. Your votes won't go towards who's going to win the event, but you're acting as the judge.
It's like it's a fantasy league fan voting.
And if your votes line up with the judges' votes, then you get more points, kind of thing. But it's still fun. And we like Brett. And FHL is
it's a good way to organize the event too for a club or like a venue or the judges, because it makes it easier for the judges to do judging and stuff like that when they're using the app and stuff like that. So if you're a club and you're interested in the FHL app, just hit us up. We'll hook you up with what you need to know and who you need to talk to. But that's really cool that you guys are using that.
Yeah, this is our third or fourth one we've used them for. So definitely user friendly.
Yeah, it works really well. Now, it's technology and sometimes things crash, but he's got a good little team of people that you can contact. And, I know a few people that we can contact. So if something does go down, we should be able to get it fixed pretty quick.
Can I tell you something we're really excited about the event?
Let's hear everything that you're excited about.
I got a lot, but so one of the things we are super excited, and we have some amazing sponsors, and I want to shout out all of our sponsors first of all. So let's do that.
Go for it.
Honest Amish, super generous. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you so much for sponsoring our event.
Not a problem.
We also have a local beard care or a beard product company called Valkyrie Beards that we've worked with on a few other events. So we're excited to bring them back out again. And then one of our other I would say unique sponsors to the event is a local company called Axe Champs. So with Axe Champs, they are a brick and mortar location where you can go axe throwing, but what they also do offer is mobile axe throwing. So he does have a trailer set up with a couple targets. So he's generous to donate. Who knows how long he'll be there? Probably a few hours at least. But he'll be on site, and you'll be able to throw axes as many times as you want. While you're hanging out at the event and checking things out. So really excited that he's coming out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I assume this is the same deal. So they're gonna mobile axe throwing. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can throw axes at mobiles.
Yep. But yeah,
they're moving things like phones. They're going like this. You throw.
Yeah, you can throw axes at phone books because that's pretty much all they're used for these days. Do you happen to know how much it's going to cost for people to throw axes?
Oh, there's no cost to throw. No.
What?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That's even better.
Serious?
No, Clark? I'm telling you, this guy's amazing. He donates his time, energy. They'll be able to throw for free. Yep.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Awesome.
We should put a tip jar, and whatever people feel like donating, they can donate to the charity.
Tips are always welcome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So you got axe throwing. Do you have an MC that's going to be keeping the event rolling all night?
Yes, we have two actually. So two of our guys from the club. So we'll shout out Derek Parsons as well as George Constantino. So both of them are going to co-host the event. Some great personalities. I'm expecting some good banter and I don't know, maybe some call outs to the crowd and things, but I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't think they're going to bore you in any way. Because if you've ever met or talked to either one of them, they can definitely hold an entertaining conversation with you. So, and not afraid of the stage. So that's important.
Well, that's very important. Be like, all right, you're the MC. I'm terrified of stages.
Right. Frozen.
Sorry. You're the MC. Figure it out. So Andrew says, I prefer to keep axes away from my goatee during comps, but it sounds like fun.
Nice.
You don't throw the axes at your goatee, Andrew. Good Lord. There we go. So apparently they contacted Shannon about starting an axe throwing Olympic team because he's just so good at axe throwing.
Oh,
wow, who knew? I didn't know.
He doesn't even have a mustache. He's clearly lying.
He's ill informed.
Yeah. Like, I don't even have a mustache. I'm just going to say stuff.
Sounds like Monty. Look at me. I'm eating ribs.
I can't even tell Monty and Shannon apart anymore. It's really kind of ridiculous.
I know.
All whalers look exactly the same to me.
And it's like the C-Hop guys too. They all look the same.
You know, the good thing that I have noticed about beard events in the last 6 months, there's hardly any chops people.
Yes.
They have all been extinct.
This is a good trend happening.
Oh my gosh. There's a ton of freaking whalers now, but I'd rather, I feel like whalers are tolerable, but chops are definitely not. Yeah. I think that's pretty much everyone's agreement on that. And obviously everybody else thinks that goatees are the most prestigious facial hairstyle imaginable.
It is the best. So speaking of different types of beards, what kind of categories do you got rolling in for this thing?
Yeah, I was going to say it might be the perfect time. Yeah. So don't let me miss any of these, but I did take some notes.
You got
so we do have so we went with the 4-inch length size. So we went with under 4. We have an under 8 category, an under 12, and then we went over 12. We will have the Whiskerina. So ladies definitely come out as well, get creative. And then we'll also have a freestyle. And then of course, you have your best in show. So
nice.
I think I nailed them.
Whalers are bring sexy back. Good job, Shannon. See, freaking whalers can't even speak proper English.
I think he means bringing.
Probably.
Fake news.
So you don't have a partial category?
We don't. No, we don't have a partial for this one.
Well, we want to thank you for being on tonight.
Have a good night.
Yeah. So this is one thing that I've wondered, and I'm gonna, we have a guest maybe coming up in a month or so that it's going to really kind of dive into this. But why do villains not generally have partial categories? Is there a reason behind that? Because I've noticed this is a trend with bearded villain events.
With villains, yeah, because it's part of the requirements of the club that you have the fully connected.
But I mean, what if it was fully connected but with no mustache? Doesn't that count?
It does, right? Yeah, it does. It's a good question. Don't put me on the spot too much.
No, you're good. So, but if those people are part of your club, they just can't compete, or do you just kind of lump those guys in the full beard category?
Yeah, no, I mean they're more than welcome to jump in. Absolutely, we're not gonna turn anybody away, man. No way.
Except for the chops people, you'll turn them.
Yeah, no chops, no chops. But we don't see them anymore. We just talked about that.
No,
so
they're distinct.
All right, so if a goatee showed up, then you would just put them in a length category, then.
I don't know. Can we freestyle? Sorry about the squeaking. That's my adopted dog in the background.
Did your adopted dog come from your charity?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've adopted 2 from them. So this one's still a little young. She's under a year, so she likes to play.
She's squeaky.
Sorry.
Hey, man, it's a happy dog. That's good. So you like to hear the happy dogs playing.
So what else do we got? So you don't have anything scheduled for Friday night. Do you think you might have something scheduled for Friday night? Some sort of pre-party something?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything officially scheduled. Of course, I mean, reach out to us. We want to. We'll definitely bring you out. We could potentially set something up if we have enough interest. You know what I mean? Nothing official though. But anytime we know there's guests in town and they need, some guidance on where to go, do not, just reach out. Our main page, myself, anybody in the club, and we try to do a nice job of getting a good group of us out there. Sorry guys, sorry.
It's funny though. It's funny.
Is it funny? Because I can put her in the room.
Eric Schote said, I thought it was a monkey. We've been looking for a charity that allows you to adopt or foster monkeys, but striking out. So keep looking, Eric Schote. That's not a monkey. That was a strange looking monkey.
Yeah. That's my girl.
So I'm going to bring this up so everyone can check this out. This is the Facebook page for the First Coast Villains presents St. Patrick's Day. If you want any information and like Jason was saying, reaching out, like you can just jump into the discussion and be like, hey, I'm coming into town this weekend for this event on Friday night. Does anyone want to get together? Maybe get like a little gathering of 10, 15 guys at the local brew pubs or whatever. And there's a little bit more information about the event over here on the other side too. So the Lynch's Irish Pub. How long are you thinking this competition is, like the duration? Because it says 6 hours here.
Yeah, we have the space from 4 to 10. We're thinking registration around 5:30, competitions start around 6:30ish, and then run through it from there. We will have live music outside from 3 to 6. And then there's going to be bands playing inside as well because they have a stage inside too. So there'll be live music inside and out. We'll have raffles on site. Of course, all the funds from the raffle are going to be donated to the charity as well. So there's some really, really great prizes. Harley Davidson gift cards, axe throwing time. Ooh, trying to think of what else we have. We have some things for the ladies as well that were donated to us. Some local restaurants. I'm definitely forgetting things. But yeah, we have some great raffle items too. So
will the raffle items all be inside or will they be outside with the event?
We'll have a table set up, around the event. But like I said, just, for people coming out. So the way Lynch's has a big upfront main area, but they've also given us their back room, which has a bar, and then the back patio. So between those two areas, everything will be set up.
What's the current weather situation down there? I mean, what is the forecast, do you think, for that next week?
I don't know the 19th, but I can tell you what we've been hitting is about 80s every day. And maybe partly cloudy. This week it's supposed to rain a little bit, but we were talking to Lynch's Sunday, and he's like, this might be great. Let all this rain come this week, and then next week will be gorgeous for St. Patty's. So, but yeah, cool. I mean, it's like 75, 80 degrees every day. So
yeah, what restaurant or venue doesn't want to have a good, nice week or weekend for St. Patrick's Day? I mean,
yeah.
Have you looked at the weather for Saturday?
Did you? I did not look.
I just did.
Hurricane.
AM thunderstorms and high winds.
What?
West northwest 20 miles an hour winds.
But what's the temperature though?
69 and 31.
69. That's good luck.
Hey.
Yeah. So there you go.
Wait, is that here?
Yeah, that's Jacksonville, Florida.
No, man.
But that's still
Can we cut that part? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let's just cut that part out so it didn't happen. But
that's still a week and a half away, so it could completely.
It could definitely change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. That's because I'm wrong. Because usually we do events. So we interview person of the week of the event, and I forgot your event's not this weekend, so you're fine. Next Saturday's looking good.
Okay.
You're such a dummy.
My bad. This weekend looked like crap though.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Yeah, that's what we're
That's
seeing.
your Talking Beards weather report with your meteorologist Aaron D. Johnston.
Yeah, next weekend looks okay.
Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. Woo. 82 and 60. And
there you go.
There we go.
Yep.
A slight breeze out of the south.
That sounds right.
8 to 10 miles per hour. There we go.
We're gonna have to add a we're gonna have to add a weather segment to our show.
I like this.
Put that on the list.
What's going on there? We're gonna start doing weather per comp now.
And I'm gonna get a green screen and I'll do the stuff that I'll wear
Did you dress up like a hot weather girl?
That's what I was saying. I was gonna wear a pantsuit.
Perfect. Unbuttoned.
Like just the top button unbuttoned. I don't want to show too much skin.
Top 2. Come on.
We'll negotiate.
All right. That's perfect. I like this. We're just developing a new show right here.
I don't want to get in on this. No.
All right. So do you have anything else you want to add about your event this weekend? I feel like we pretty well covered everything.
We've gone through a lot. We will have a couple other vendors on site, a couple other nonprofits. I'll shout them out real quick if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Someone we've worked with in the past. They're called Abled Veterans Outdoors. Amazing nonprofit, and what they do is they put together outings for vets, hunting, fishing, charter trips, camping. We've done some donations with them in the past, so they're going to come out and set up. Trying to think who else we got. We also have the Friends of Jacksonville Pets coming out. So they work closely with the nonprofit we're donating to. So they asked if they could bring them as well because they're kind of a partnership. So they'll be there. I think that's about it. That's about it.
It's going to be an action-packed weekend.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. This is awesome. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, just make sure that we'll get you to share this out on your social media so everyone can kind of get a little bit more information about the event. And that's the nice thing is you have a week and a half, to use this to help promote the event and everything. And that was kind of like why we wanted to get you on a week early so you had more time and more people could hear about the event. Because I mean, someone might hear the show or see the show within the next week and they're, in the Jacksonville area and they're like, oh, hey, let me check this out and stuff. So, I mean, Aaron and I we're always running across people that just are like, hey, we heard about this event through your show and we just showed up. And
it's really crazy how often that does happen.
Yeah.
Like it really blows my mind that anyone pays attention to anything we say.
I know.
It actually, some people listen, so it's pretty cool. But
you got reach.
Yeah, hopefully a couple more people will see this and show up at your event.
Yeah.
Sure hope so.
And for us too, like we're kind of diving like the whole villains aspect too is like kind of a new path for us too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've interviewed other villain guys, and but I mean, we just haven't like the worlds haven't like really worked together over the years, you know, with our side of the camp and the villains, and you know, so it's really cool to like start to get to know the people in that group, and you know, slowly work our way in with them and learn more about the, you know, just like the whole thing about the connected beard and all that stuff. I mean, there's so much about the bearded villains that we have no idea about that we want to, you know, that's one of our goals for this year is to, you know, cover more villain events and learn more about what the villains are about. And like, you know, because obviously it's one of the biggest group of, you know, social groups in the world. I mean,
they're
it's all over
everywhere.
the place.
Like there's villains in Australia, and
there's villains in prison.
There's a Russia villains, and there's South Africa villains, and they're
everywhere, man. Everywhere.
It's amazing how many villain chapters there are. It's really super cool. Like, good job for everybody that's involved, because you got a big group. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like more and more every day, man. I tell you, more and more chapters, it seems like, pops up every day. So like the growth is incredible. But it's so cool to be able to reach out to a brother in, like you said, anywhere, Ireland, South Africa, you know, and just have that welcoming brotherhood. So it's a great group of guys. So.
And we got Tisha Clickenbeard. She does a show over right here on Talking Beards on Monday night. It's called the Craft Whisker Show. And yeah, so she was saying that she'd love to have the winning Whiskerinas on as a guest for the Monday after your competition. So hopefully I can help her arrange that and pay attention who wins the Whiskerina category and get her some names and numbers or whatever. And man, there you go. Another tie-in in your event. Gets a little bit more press right there after your event.
Yeah, and you know, one of the things that we're big supporters of is you know, spreading the word of, you know, especially the Whiskerina side, because it's still such a small little group, but it's so important and it plays such a humongous part in the community, and it keeps just growing and growing and growing. But you know, we don't, like we said, we don't know much about the villains, and you know, if there's any Whiskerina involvement through the club or, you know, with people coming out. So, you know, we want to showcase those people too, and, you know, share their beards and their stories as well.
Yeah. Do y'all have any villainettes within your First Coast villains that hang out with y'all or whatever, however it works?
Some of the guys, like wives and things, you know, they're associated, either bearded villain queens or villainettes. Yeah. Some there may be some, I know there's some local as well, that aren't like specifically like.
I got you. I just didn't know if y'all had like a big, you know, Whiskerina grouping that hung out with y'all or whatever.
No, I mean, we're hoping for a great show though. We've had it, you know, a few years back, and we had a few competitors, but hoping for a bigger one, of course.
Hey, so the lucky thing is you're the only beard competition on the 19th.
You told me that, and that's amazing.
It is like there's nothing this weekend. There's nothing. It's the craziest thing. Last weekend there was 5. This weekend 0.
Wow.
And then your weekend 1, and then the weekend after that there's 2.
Nice.
Then April just gets ridiculous. It's really kind of obnoxious how many events are in April. So good job on not choosing April.
I was going to say, we planned it that way.
Yeah, you did. You planned it really well. So if anybody can hear us and you're wanting to do a beard competition, go to Florida on the 19th. It's the only one. It'll be a good time. So thank you very much, Jason, for coming on. We appreciate you. And if there's anything we can ever do for you, all you got to do is reach out.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for the support. Look forward to hopefully seeing everybody come out. So thanks again.
Yep.
Hey,
I'll
thanks,
see you in
Jason.
a week
Good
and a half
luck.
or so. Oh, goodbye. We did it.
We did it. That was good. That sounds like a really exciting competition going on.
It's good. There's going to be a lot going on. There's bands inside, bands outside. There's a restaurant. There's good weather for that weekend. And there's stuff everywhere. They got raffles. I like that there's only 3 judges. They didn't try to do 900 judges. And super simple, fun event. I'm looking forward to it. And it's only 4 hours from my house, so that's super cool. It's not Pahrump, Nevada. That's 30 hours away.
Yeah, I was trying to. I was pulling up the FHL app right now.
Mm-hmm.
It says the next event is 10 days from now.
Oh my gosh, it's probably
St. Patrick's Day Battle of the. It is the First Coast Villains presents St. Patrick's Day Battle of the Beards.
Good old Steve Avery. All right. Well, I mean, you want to dive into some competitions?
Yeah, we can. We can. You can bring that up. I'll bring this up so we can talk about what's going on in the world of.
Check out these upcoming comps, y'all. This is Talking Beards, the competitions. And yeah, I think we're just going to utilize the official beard calendar because that makes it super simple. So here we go.
It does. So, of course, the first thing off the bat right here is as we just talked to Jason, the Jacksonville, Florida First Coast Villains St. Patrick's Day Battle of the Beards. If you go over to thebeardcalendar.com, you can click on any of these links that are right here on the page, as you can see, and they will take you to the corresponding event page where you can find out more information about each of the events. Mm-hmm. Just like this one takes you to their Facebook event page, which had some information on there. So the following week, tell us a little bit about the Southern Nevada Battle.
Yeah, so this is on the 26th of March. This will be Pahrump, Nevada. This is a Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache competition. It'll be, like I said, in Pahrump, Nevada. It's about 45 minutes from Las Vegas. And Patrick Dawson and friends have been putting this thing on, the Sin City Beard Club. That's not right. It's Sin City something. And yeah, Patrick Dawson and his group. Dude, this is going to be an event. They're doing a chili cook-off. There's going to be tons and tons and tons of stuff going on. They are kind of sort of outdoing themselves out there for their first event. And I'm not even kidding. Like, there's so much. Like, go over to that event page and just scroll. They're doing it. They are freaking doing it. That is going to be an event right there.
It's going to be really exciting to have Patrick on in a couple of weeks, hopefully, and talk about the event and talk about all the different, because I know we talked with him, or I talked with him a lot at Come and Shave It. And he was telling me just about all the cool things and
a lot.
The charity and stuff. They're super excited about that. Mm-hmm. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it sounded really cool.
Oh, here we go. I didn't even know this was a thing. We got to help Fabs out. Go get yourself some of those cool blenders at Blenders Eyewear. Use promo code Fabulous16 to save. There you go.
How much do we save? 16%? What's the significance of the 16?
Yeah, is it 16%, Fabs?
Is it if you use the code
you get your little promo code? That's awesome, man.
16 pairs of sunglasses for free?
That's a pretty good deal.
Wow.
Like, just send them, just tell everybody Fabulous sent you, and you can get, there you go, 16% off. That's pretty good. So yeah, if you want some blenders, go Blenders Eyewear and use promo code Fabulous16. There you go.
Blenders and eyes don't sound like they would mix very well.
They do. That's exactly what blenders do. They mix.
Oh, I was going to say, if I want to see better, I would do contacts
blenders on your eyes. Like
16 feet tall.
He's 16 feet tall. All right. So if you can't go all the way to Nevada and you just want to hang out in Spokane Valley, Washington on the 26th, you could definitely do that. That's a Washington Beard Mob, I assume. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. It's Jake and Monty. It's Jake and Sean up there in Washington putting that on. It's going to be the same venue as they generally hold their other competition in August, late June. It's at the Rock Bar and Lounge. Super cool little venue. Very cool. Nice place. This is going to be a smaller event, and their bigger event will be later on in the year.
And then diving into April, we'll just do a couple here. Oh, San Antonio, Texas, 6th Annual Dirty South Villains. Oh, I got to go to that one.
There you go. You can go to that one. That's not too far from you.
No, it's not. It's like a little over an hour.
I'm going to try to work on this one and get more information. As you see, I don't really have an event page or anything because what I have learned through my research of the villains is they're an Instagram based club. So most of all their stuff happens on Instagram, and they don't really worry about Facebook event pages mostly. So getting Facebook event links is going to be difficult sometimes with the villains, but I'm trying to get as much information on there as possible so everybody can go help out, help the cause out, man. We're all just a bunch of bearded people trying to do good in the world. And, there's events everywhere, every weekend, except for this one. And, just trying to make it super easy for people to find these things so they can go check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to go check that out. But any of you Austin facial guys want to do a trip down there for that, we should make a plan on that.
There you go. Go down.
That'd be fun.
We'll talk about this one too. So this is one this is the one I'm going to on the 2nd. It's in Leadington, Missouri, the Whisker Roundup. There's 2 event pages. There's one that got created and there was some information on it. Something happened. And another one got created, but they both have information. Click them both. I think the bottom one actually has more information. But yeah, I'll be setting up at this one. Honest Amish will be giving out prizes, 1, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and the whole thing. It's be a good time over there in Leadington, Missouri, and we'll have Michael Hulvey on probably that week or something like that. And he's got a super good panel of judges. Like, it's a really nice panel of judges for this event. So I'm looking forward to it. Don't know anything about Leadington, Missouri, but other than that, I'm looking forward to it.
And then we'll end it on the Glendale, Arizona Desert Beer Battle hosted by Mob Arizona.
That's right. So this is going to be super fun. Me and Natalie are emceeing this one together. I don't know if anybody that's been announced.
Natalie and I
wasn't supposed to say that. Anyway, okay, it's been announced. Good. So Natalie and I will be emceeing this one together. Maybe in Bucky's onesies. Who knows? But
Busey's.
Busey's. Right. Don't say Busey's in Austin. Did we tell that story? I think we did.
No.
Natalie said Busey's on stage, and Kara was standing close to some people, and people were pissed. They were. Yeah, it was a joke. It was just a joke.
People just don't have a sense of humor anymore these days.
No, people were mad. She was like, "That girl's so stupid. It is not Bucky's.
P.S.
Busey's. It's Bucky's." We know. Pissed. Like a bunch of Scott Sakura crabs running around everywhere.
I'm so mad. So mad.
Like this. But that's all we got for tonight.
On that
note, thank you everybody for watching. And I'm Aaron D. Johnston. You can check me out everywhere. Aaron D. Johnston's are sold. And take it away, Scott.
Yeah, and I'm Scott Sakura, and you can find me wherever Scott Sakuras are sold. Latest new spread in the Sears and Roebuck catalog.
Nice. Hopefully I get that one soon.
I'll have to, you can circle me for Christmas.
I will.
But you can check us out over at talkingbeards.com. Go subscribe to the podcast. Check out the latest episode out now, and that's about it. I mean, there's not too much more excitement going on. It's a Tuesday night. It's kind of blah. Oh, we can make maybe an announcement that we're going to really start ramping up the Talking Beards Network stuff again.
That is a very solid thing that we can talk about. One of the things that I would like to highlight with that, if you noticed last night, there was a Craft Whisker show, and I last second started co-hosting it with Tish, and it was super fun. So that's going to be the new thing that I think it may not be an every week thing, but currently that is the plan. They're going to do a Craft Whisker Club show every Monday night. And if they're not doing a battle, then they're going to interview potentially the Whiskerinas, winning freestyle people from the previous weekend's competition. So it'll be like a recap show. So that's pretty cool. I like this, and
I think it's a brilliant idea. When they were talking about it a couple weeks ago, and I heard about it, I was like, "Wow!" I'm like, and that's the thing is like when we're developing shows or talking about shows or kind of passing around ideas between each other about things for shows, and you sit there and you're like, "Why didn't we think we've been doing this for 5 years? Like, why are some of these things we never thought of before? They're just so easy and just." But
it's like we're just getting warmed up, Scott.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it, but
yeah,
just
so
like we were going to start a weather segment just because we're warming up.
Next week, we're new segment on Talking Beards, weather. But yeah, Monday night we'll have the Craft Whisker Club show, Talking Beards on Tuesday. Wednesday will be the Mob Boys. Thursday will be Banter and Beards once they get up and running again, and Beard Laws after Banter and Beards. Friday night we got Fabs and Foghorn. What was it? Fogs and Fabhorn. There it is. Fogs and Fabhorn. And Saturday, I don't know if Big Sexy Saturday Night's going to come back. I don't know. Ask Sean Glander. And Sunday, we got Art Assault. So we have pretty much the whole thing covered. Yeah. All these shows have been living on YouTube. They're still there. But now we're going to bring Fabs and Foghorn to Facebook. So they kind of got in on the network deal after we stopped showing on Facebook because everybody's like, I'm getting too many Facebook notifications, but who cares? We're just going to bombard Facebook with all this super great beard content.
Yeah, we want people to know about it. We want people to be going to these events and you know, though we like with the Craft Whisker Club, we're promoting events through that show. We're promoting events through this show. Each of the shows are talking about different events. You know, the mob guys are talking about different mob events that are going on around the country and stuff like that. You know, and Matt might probably be the only one that kind of doesn't, but you know,
he's got a beard.
Yeah, he's got a beard. And
that's it. His show has nothing to do with bearding at all. So if you've had enough bearding and you just want to look at Matt, go look at Matt. But that's it. Thank you, everybody. We're over.
Yeah, we're over. Okay.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Go over to Beard Laws, speaking of Matt, and go check out TikTok Tuesday. It's on right now. Everybody have a great evening. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Okay, bye.
Peace.